guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for coming back and checking this video out. As the thumbnail showed, or the question asked, does size really matter? Well, these guys are really small. And I've been noticing here recently with the small scale group build that size does not matter. That a small scale build can turn out and look just as good and fool you into thinking that it's a larger scale. What I'm trying to say is, I was watching Brian over at BG's Model Workshop, and he did his Golf, what was that thing, a Porsche, I'm sorry. I am not going to call it Porsche, by the way. I'm going to call it Porsche. I just ruined that, sorry. I'm going to call it Porsche, not Porsche. I've always heard Ferdinand's last name was Porsche, not Porsche. I've never heard the man's name, Ferdinand Porsche, that came up with the Volkswagen Beetle also. Anyway, whatever. I get off track. Sorry, guys. Brian over at BG's Model Workshop, he did his Golf. I think it was a Porsche race car. And when you're looking at it, and this goes for all the scale builds, or the small scale builds that have gone in that challenge, you're looking at the kit without his hands near it. It's like, wow, that looks really good. And then he puts his hands near it. Now Brian's a tall guy, probably 6'3" or 4, and he probably has rather large hands. But anyway, it was like the car was so tiny, and I was like, wow, I was totally fooled. Although I knew it was a small scale car, it really had the looks of a larger one. With that said, I want to show you, I've mentioned these two before, these Renwalls. Renwall kits these two are from 1965, I believe it was. It may have been 1966. I think it was 65. These two releases came out. 1/48 scale. And Larry Edwards, my friend Larry Edwards, sent me this kit, which I was totally blown away with. And I'm going to open these up and we're going to look at them really quick. The model car guys on YouTube were talking about some builds on their Facebook group recently, and someone I think may have built this truck, and I think it was Brian, or it may have been Lucas C, but they said they didn't know if the motorcycle was, maybe I misunderstood them, that didn't know if the motorcycle came with it, but it does come with the motorcycle. And I looked again, and I believe this is 1/48 scale. This is a 1950, the instructions say 1956. This is an original 1956 Ford truck by Revell. This is an original kit all there. It's just like it came off of the store shelf. And these Renwalls here are also 48 scale, and they're really cool. So what I want to do first is check out a Renwall kit and just look at the detail. And I've already looked at these in a previous video. I don't remember how extensive I did, but when I was at a antique shop, so when we go on vacation or something, I'll hit all the antique shops looking for model kits, and I hit like the Gold Mine model kit antique shop, but they had these kits here, these little Renwalls. I'd never heard of them before. And this is a 1950 Ford convertible. And this is a 65 Corvette Stingray. There were several of the Stingray kits that I did not buy. They were all complete as far as I can tell. They wanted like 20 bucks a piece for them, so I bought two, this and this. But what I found interesting is when I opened up the 65 Corvette Stingray, and the others at the antique shop were the same way. It wasn't that this one was any different. I noticed, wow, do you hear that loud truck? Wow, that was awesome. It had two sets of instructions, which was like, that was some sort of mistake. And then I got to looking and I'm like, uh-oh, it's got two bodies. So my first thing I thought was, because it was in that antique shop, someone had opened up another box and put all the contents back in this one. I opened up the other boxes in the antique shop. Guess what? They all had two bodies in them. It had two bodies, two chrome trees, two chassis. It's two kits. And the tires I've put in bags, but it even had 8 tires. Little O-ring size tires. How cool is that? But these Renwall kits were really cool. I need to get the glass and some plastic as well so it won't get scratched. But we'll look at the Corvette first. So it's a little curbside kit. No hood or no engine, at least, that shows from the top. But it's a well detailed, very well detailed kit. It's got a little bit of flash, but it's like really detailed for its size. I need to build one of these. There's 2 in here. I need to build at least one of them. Oh, but what I didn't realize, they come with this, see this display case? Well, this display case is right here. In the 54, it's got the glass cover right here, and it's got the display case. So it comes with a display case in the box. The Corvettes didn't have any display cases, but you got 2 cars instead. So there was a real bad mess up at Renoir headquarters back in 1966 or 65. And somebody may have lost their job over that deal. But we got the little body, and it is just the coolest little piece of styrene. So small. Here's the, take a look at the underside here. You don't have an engine. Oh yeah, there it is. Look at here. I don't know if you can see it. It says Renoir Production or something Incorporated in 1966. So there's your little underside of the chassis, obviously where the spare tire would be. Top side's no detail. Look at the steering wheel. Do you see the size of the steering wheel? How small? It's still on the sprue, which is cool. I think this, no, it's not a firewall. I'm not sure what that part is. Let's look at the instructions real fast. These instructions are pretty thick for such a basic car. It's got quite a bit of I've never opened the instructions. Oh, cool. Oh, okay. So it's got all the other 89-cent, maybe, or you can get the 79-cent Renoir kits. Man, these are cool. These are so cool. I'm starting to really like to collect these small scale cars. They take up a lot less space, put it that way. Anyway, what am I looking for? I'm looking for that part. What is that little part? That is the rear. So that's where your taillights and everything plug onto. That's what that part was that I was trying to figure out right here. This goes on the back of the car. Oh yeah, okay. There's even, well, no, it almost looks like a 9. You probably can't see that, but I see it's almost like a, anyway, that's where it goes right there. Cool. And then the chrome tree. Boy, did they overdo it with the big piece of sprue right there. Isn't that gigantic for this such a small little car? So you've got your chrome exhaust system right here. And then you have your front bumpers, bumperettes or whatever on each side right here. Your rear bumper, tail lights, license plate, and then these little bitty, look how small they are. If I were to grab them, they're just so tiny. But I bet this would build up to a pretty cool looking kit. Here's the interior. Why they went with red, I have no idea. But there's your interior tub. It's like working with a Matchbox car. It's so small. Well, I call them Matchbox. Instead of Hot Wheels, I know Matchbox was a company out of the 70s, but there's your interior. And the glass, it has a little flash on it, but the glass pops. Well, this piece isn't. It's got a little piece of sprue on it, so I can't get it to go in there. But anyway, guys, check that out. Isn't that cool? Little 65 Corvette. Bonus came with 2. And like I said, the little bitty tires. It's even got metal axles in here. Oh, there's the dashboard. It broken off. Is this a dashboard? Yeah. I don't know how that's supposed to look, but anyway. Maybe. I don't know. It does have an underside transmission that goes. I thought I saw that earlier. Yeah, it's broken off of the other one. Here it is. So here's the bottom side of the engine. So your transmission and oil pan. No, that wasn't the dash. Where in the heck is the dash at? Well, what this is. This looks like a dash, but Oh, here it is. It's molded in red. There's your little dash right there. Got gauges and all molded into it. Pretty cool. And if it had come with a display case, here's the little sticker that you put on there. 65 Corvette Stingray. But it doesn't have it. It's really a bizarre situation, because for all the rest of those kits to also be that way, doubled up, double instructions, double chrome, double bodies, tires, I just don't understand what may have happened. Double instructions. So we'll put this back in here and we'll check out the 50 real fast. And it's basically, you know, the same thing, just a little 1950 Ford convertible, black interior on this one, which looks really cool. So, I mean, really, it's even got little pegs where you can... What about you guys? Do you like it whenever your interior has these pins to hold it in place so you can get it, it goes exactly where it's supposed to as far as lining up? I do. I appreciate it when they put those in there. There's your little... Here's your rear differential or rear axle. Front suspension here. Hey, there's a leaf spring. Here's another leaf spring. Your convertible cover or bonnet or whatever they call that thing. And then there's the dashboard for the 50 Ford. Little chassis. Let's see if this also says 66. Yes, it does. Copyright 1966, Renwall Product Incorporated. Chrome tree. Outstanding. There's a wheel missing. Oh, it's in the box. The little hubcap wheels. This chrome looks great for such a small car. Cool. I love the grill of this model Ford. And then it's got some hood ornaments, looks like, and things like that. Door handles, possibly rear view mirror. Oh my goodness, that is so small. That's lost before you can get it put on anything. And there's the engine. And here's this little display case that it comes with. It's all scuffed up from probably years of being moved around, but with these kits you would get a little display case. How cool is that? If I had sense enough to know how it goes together, I might could. Anyway, it would be like a... There. Wow. Hey, it would keep them all nice and dust free, and you could stack a bunch of them. They're probably made to stack upon each other. Here's the steering wheel. It's off of the tree. I have no fingernails, and sorry if my fingernails are grossing anybody out. I got a comment recently about, man, your fingernails. But anyway, there's the steering wheel and the little tires. These tires are actual rubber. They're kind of hard, but they are rubber. Here is one of the the wheels, maybe rims. I call them rims. I'm gonna plug it into the... Oh my goodness, maybe I'm not, but anyway, tire and wheel. That would take some pressure. All right, and the little sticker to put on your display. 1950 Ford convertible. All right, let me get this back in the box, and we will check out that. Oh, here's the windshield. And the quarter windows. Very nice. And the headlight lenses. Oh my goodness. Look how small. Alright, so let me get this and this back in here. I want you guys to see this 56 Ford. It is most cool. Get this. I wonder if this one also has the same ones. Each car in a sparkling dust-proof showcase. Renwall Products. Faithful replicas from the gleaming copper and chrome finishes to the crystal clear windshields, including interior trim, headlight or head and tail lights, hubcaps, stick shifts or shift sticks, and undercarriages. Every part molded in its proper color. No painting required. Okay, So that's why they did it in red, because the red interior on the Stingray Mustang. Very cool. Oh man, that would be so. I've got to start looking for some of these rims. I have looked for them on eBay, and you can find them. Some people just want too much for them, or more than what I would like to give at least. Very cool. Okay, let's get to the 56. Oh, before I get to the 56, which I'm about to, and I'll put it right here. I've got something that came in the mail, and I totally forgot about it. Thomas Brown sent me something. It came in an envelope, and this is Thomas's. He says he's been enjoying the videos, and he saw this on eBay. Thought I might like it. Watch this. This is cool. Look what he got me. Johan sticker, man. I've already got the AMT, IMC. Now I've got the Johan, and that is cool. Thank you so much, Thomas, for sending me that. I believe it. Thomas is over in the West Coast, I think California. Thank you so much for that, man. I appreciate it. All right, 56 Ford pickup truck. Let's see what this thing's all about. From 1956. That's the thing that just blows me away, is like, this is not a, they did reproduce this kit, by the way. Don't be fooled. This one came out in the 90s, I think it was. Exact same box, it probably, you would be fooled, but this is not that. This is the actual original release of this truck. Right there, copyright 1956. Revell Incorporated, Venice, California. So let's take a quick look at the instructions. I saw these and I was like, wow, man, these are like a time capsule for sure. I want to be gentle, because you see how brown they are. They're old. I'm not saying that someone that's born in 56 is like ancient, but when it comes to like model kits, that starts to be old. So it says each Revell kit is more fun than the last. All these ships and guns and cars and all that says. Okay, so look at this. Oh, wow. Too cool. It's a Ford. Can you see that? Yeah, right there. 56 Ford Fairlane. Here's the glamorous Sunliner two-tone convertible, scaled down right from Ford. Production blueprints complete with detailed chassis, dashboard, paneling, engine, movable hood, and sculptured figures. A whopping 98 cents. Giant of the Airways, Douglas DC-7, 98 cents. F-89D Scorpion Interceptor, 89 cents. Yeah, big money is in the ships, $1.98, and the aircraft carrier there, $2.49, and old Ironsides. Constitution. Oh man, Charlie Mack's been building that thing forever. I wonder if this is it. This says U.S. Frigate Constitution, captured in all its glory and complete from figurehead to 32 pounders and prefabricated ratlines. Measures 17 and a quarter inches overall. No, his is bigger than that. A history making set, $2.98. And just look at this 32-page catalog, hot off the press. Hurry. It says hurry. This coupon in 25 cents. That is amazing. Just think about it, guys. Gas is literally like where I'm at right now. So today is March the 9th, 2022. Gas is like $4 and almost 20 cents a gallon in where I live. I know over in the West Coast it's like blown up, probably close to $6. Hurry, this coupon, hurry, this coupon in 25 cents brings you the new Revell catalog. 25 cents. Wow. I guess that was to cover the shipping or whatever. I've got to read this little article. I just think this stuff is so interesting to me. What kits, what kicks. And now at last, under one cover, a 32-page catalog. Every single model in the entire Revell line, and each with an actual photograph so you can see what each model will look like after you've put it together. And how handy to leave the catalog open on your living room table as a gentle hint to mother and dad about what new Revell kits you want to tackle next. Use this handy coupon on this page and send for your copy of the first Revell catalog this very minute, right now, before you fold up this sheet. Guys, isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? All right, so let's check out the truck. They give you interesting facts about the 56 Ford, because, you know, at this time when this kit came out, this truck was new. So they're like the last line, styled for beauty as well as duty. These trucks are outstanding in the field of motor transportation. It gives you a color, what color to paint things. Oh, wow. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. The instruction sheet where the actual instructions are very clear. They did a great job with this. I'm not going to read all that stuff or anything like that. But what's interesting is this little truck has an engine. So it's not like the Renwalls, what are just like curbsides. This one actually has an engine. It's got heads that go on it. Water pump goes in the front of it. It's got a radiator hood. And then a multi-piece body that really looks like it could be a pain in the neck. It's got these barrels or these drums that go in the back of it. And you have a police officer and a motorcycle. So let's look at the parts. So the little motorcycle is basically built, it looks like. Other than the handlebars that are right here, here is the, like I say, the motorcycle. The steering wheel. Have no idea what this is. Looks like something that maybe would just be carried in the back of the truck. Got a pickaxe right here. This is the underside of the engine, but it does, like I say, it has an opening hood. Here's the interior, or the floorboards, which have the running boards attached, which is common on even 125th scale models. Don't know what this looks like, probably a tie rod or something like that. Here's your leaf springs. And here's the engine. So let's see, what's the top right there. So there's your little engine right there. The exhaust manifolds are coming off of it. They're already on it. The intake manifold's got a place for the, good night, it has a carburetor. Here's the front. I think this is probably the water pump. Here are your, what appear to be your valve covers right here. And Mr. Policeman pointing. And your bench seat for your truck. And here's half of the cab. Well, sort of half of it. Maybe a third of the cab. Third of the cab. Here's this one. We've got some axes, a hoe. I don't have any idea what this is. No idea. The other third of the cab. Here's the little bed. You see the size of this thing. It's just tiny. I think it's 140. I never could find the size or the scale, but I believe it is 148. Here is the roof that once you put those pieces together, you somehow manage to glue it all together. The roof goes there. The hood, look at that big guy. How cool is that? Here's your rear axle. And you know, I'm not sure. This almost looks like, I'm not being critical, but did a 1956 Ford have like a rear loader differential? Or was it a front loader, kind of like a, no, it wouldn't be. 57, the 9-inch came out. But did they have anything like 8-inch Ford rear ends? I don't know, because that looks like a modern style differential there, like it would have been a rear loader. I don't know. Never really been under. Oh yeah, check him out. I forgot Farmer John's even in there. You better put him in before you put the top on the roof or put the body down on it. He's checking him out. He's like, hey man, are you driving too fast? He's like, no officer, I'm not driving too fast. Put him over there by his friend. Here's the chassis. All right, so We've got the transmission, underside of the transmission with the tail shaft. Looks like the gas tank. I would have thought it was behind the seat, but it's not. Exhaust, which is cut in two so the axle can go across. There's a little chassis. More leaf springs, because you know this had leaf springs front and rear. These are your rear leaf springs. Here's your grill that would need to be painted a metallic color to match at least what the box looks like. And some of those barrels, whiskey barrels or something in the back, I don't know. There's your rear bumper. Oh wow, here's the tailgate. There it is right there. I have to get Miss Heather to detail the Ford for me. That's so small. I have no idea what that's for. The rear fenders right here for your bed. And the dashboard right there. And some other things. Here's the wheels, and they are, here's the front axle, but the wheels are, you know, obviously solid plastic or styrene. But anyway, you would, they already have the, on the front and rear axle already has the hubs built onto it. So you'd paint up your wheels and tires. And the radiator is right here, and that is the smallest radiator with a built-in fan. So no overheating here. We have got a built-in fan. The radiator cap is in place. Wow, that is so small. And some other little parts. There's another pickaxe. Here are the decals. Check that out. So on the box, it's got, put some of this back in here. It's got Alan J. Young Plastering Contractor. So you got the plastering. Oh, okay. So the drum in the back would have been quick dry plaster. Okay. This end up, you know, these decals actually look really, really good for it to be as old as they are. Color tone decal. Dip in water, slide from paper face up, press down with blotter. And there's their address, Venice, California. Too cool. So have you noticed that there's one thing that was not in the box? I was curious when I did this to see. I noticed it when I opened it. I was like, what a bummer. It's missing. And no, it's not the motorcycle, and it's not the rider or the Farmer John or anything like that. It is the windshield. So I was really bummed out because there's no windshield for this thing. And I was like, I'll never find it. And what could I even make it out of? Well, come to find out, there is no windshield. This kit didn't even come with the glass. So when you build this kit, although the picture shows it's got glass, it doesn't have any glass. It doesn't even have it. And it actually looks like they make it look like it has glass even right here on this this built up. Oh, that is a I see what that thing was a while ago. This little thing here, I didn't know what it was. That's a concrete or a mixing tub, or looks like my brother and I, when we were little kids, my dad had one, he'd mix concrete in it. We would take it and put it in our pond. It was like a boat. But anyway, that's what that is. But if you look at the instructions, you'll notice that it never, well, actually it gives a parts list. And watch, I'll probably be really embarrassed here. Right front spring, left front spring, chassis, wheel, front tire rods, shock absorbers, rear axle, spare tire shaft, engine top, body, drive, left dash, firewall, steering column, seat, flatboard, engine block, valve covers, air, grill, bumper, truck bed, rear fender, left fender, barrel halves, mortar tub, picks 2, shovels 2, hoe, tailgate, hood, handlebars, motorcycle, police officer, the base, whatever the heck the base is, and decals. No windshield in this kit. Very bizarre, but that they must have really scratched their head on how to do that at the time. I don't know, but there was no windshield. And when I found out that it didn't come with one, I was like, whew, I wiped my brow because I was getting a little nervous. All right, guys, this video took way too long to do, but I'm glad you came and watched, and thank you. Let me take the sticker back out. Thanks, Thomas Brown, for sending me that great sticker there. It's definitely going to go up. Thanks to Larry Edwards again, who sent me this kit, and thanks to the antique shop for selling me these, and they're really cool. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hey, go subscribe if you haven't. Go check out Hobby Nut Models. Grab you some supplies, paint, MCW paint over there, and he has got a ton of colors. Go check that out. I've got a bunch I have got from him recently, and I can't wait to start using it. Facebook group, go join. Linked in the description below. Teespring store, grab you a t-shirt, hoodie, coffee mug, sticker. You can get you a sticker, kind of like this, but it says Model Car Videos. Really cool. And if you so choose, go check out the Patreon page and join there. $5 a month gets you some behind-the-scenes access and other things that I'm going to try to do with you guys on a more personal level. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video, and until next time, hey, we'll see you later. Take care. Bye.